Were Dominicans and Puerto Ricans enslaved?
These are your ancestors.
Right.
You Dominican?
No.
Wait, what are you? What's right? Puerto Rican. So let me ask y'all a question. Are y'all black? You said okay. Meaning, are you black? Just a little bit. So are you black? Are you black?
Yes.
The reason you all speak Spanish is because the Spanish conquered you. This is a result of white people that don't respect the Bronx. Because Dominicans and Puerto Ricans don't know the history. In the 1950s, your people, the Hispanics, took over an entire hospital.
Yeah, they blind, they done lost their mind. Thank God for this time. When the affliction get their hitting, they gon' be the first in line. We still cursing the city, and we still cursing the field. When I look back on my history, man, them curses, they real. It's like I looked in the mirror, bro. This verse right here familiar. And now I see why the enemy hate us and trying to kill. We got boots on the ground, up in this spiritual war. No, this ain't deja vu, but we done been here before. So when the Lord get the knocking, are you gon' open?
So now, what's your nationality, sis? Dominican? All praises, all praises. According to the Bible, we're the Israelites. We're showing out the Bible, Jesus Christ is black, and we got to keep God's commandments. So we just read Christmas is an evil holiday according to the Bible. No problem, no problem. So we read Christmas is an evil holiday according to the Bible. Read this now.
Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
It says, beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. Now, let me ask you a question about our people from Dominican Republic. Are Dominicans black? Very good. Give them a round of applause. So now, I'm going to ask you another question. Are Haitian people your brothers? Oh! All praises. Oh, well, he turned around. All praises. Now look, the reason why we ask that, because for a long time, what's been the division? Haiti and the Dominican Republic.
Let's pause here. I'm driving on the road that separates Haiti from the Dominican Republic. Right here. It's the border that divides two very different countries. If you're born in Haiti, you're 2.5 times more likely to die as a baby than if you're born in the DR. You'll be almost 10 times poorer, and you can expect to have a much shorter life. I came here to find out how the two countries that share this one island can be so different. With a politically volatile and impoverished Haiti on one side, and the stable and relatively rich Dominican Republic on the other. How did this line produce two totally different worlds?
Haitians and Dominicans are the same people.
Right.
Here's the proof. Give me Deuteronomy 28 verse 48.
You know?
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 48. Haitian people, when you look on the news, they always show the division on how Dominicans and the Haitians hate each other. But the Bible says Dominicans and the Haitians are the same. Read this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
It says, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee. So what we're going over is Dominicans. You Dominican?
No.
Wait, what are you? What's right? Puerto Rican. You're Dominican. Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican, Dominican. So let me ask y'all a question. Are y'all black? What do you say? You said okay? That doesn't answer the question. Meaning, are you black? Just a little bit. Just a little. Are you black? You say you don't know. Are you black? You get? Are you black?
Yes.
Okay. You black. What's your race? Dominican. Come, let me show you the picture. So now, watch out real quick. Hold that. I want y'all to look at this now, and this one. So now, the history of Dominicans and Puerto Ricans. A lot of our people don't know that Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, they are all black. Now, here's the question. Were Dominicans and Puerto Ricans enslaved? Yes or no? You say no, what do you say? You say huh. You say no. You say maybe. You say yes, yes, yes. Dominicans and Puerto Ricans were enslaved. Look, these are your ancestors.
Right.
You know, you didn't always speak Spanish. Listen to this. Now listen to this. The reason why, what's your name by the way? Elijah. The reason why nobody respects Dominicans is because y'all don't know your history. Elijah, look at your neighborhood. This is the result of white people that don't respect the Bronx.
Right.
Why? Because Dominicans and Puerto Ricans don't know their history. In the 1950s, your people, the Hispanics, took over an entire hospital. You know why? It was the Lincoln Hospital, because your people were not being taken care of.
We were coming from a place of love and of respect. But we also didn't take any shit.
Within 10 minutes, we barricade ourselves inside of the hospital.
People were already assigned what floors to go and what exits to cover. We're not here to hurt you, so don't resist us. You know, that's the only way that you're not going to get hurt. If you resist us, you may get hurt.
We had people with baseball bats and with nunchucks because we had to impress upon the New York City Police Department that if you came in, there was going to be blood.
So what Hispanics did was take over the entire hospital. So now today, a lot of our Hispanic brothers don't even know that they're the Israelites. They're black. Right. Listen to this, Elijah. Watch this. Give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 48.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Dominicans, who did they have to serve in the 1600s? White people, the Spaniards, Spain. The reason you all speak Spanish is because the Spanish conquered you.
Right.
You didn't always speak Spanish. That's the language of the white man.
Right.
But the Board of Education won't tell you that.
Right.
Read it again. Listen, y'all my people. That's why I love teaching Dominican history. You know why? Because Dominicans get me so damn mad when y'all say, I know black. I know black.
I'm like, no, you black. No, no, no. I know black. Dominica. I go, I know, but you're black. No, 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 papi. I know black. No, no, black, black, black.
But the truth is, y'all are black. The truth is, black people are your brothers.
Right.
The truth is, you need to stand up. Listen to this. Watch this. Listen.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
So now, who did Dominicans have to serve? Caucasians. Here's the proof. This is the proof. Christopher Columbus came 1492. Where? To the island of what? Hispaniola. Haiti's on one side and Dominican Republic's on the other side.
You have to go back to when this island was owned by two European powers, France and Spain. This island is actually the first place that Christopher Columbus set up a colony in the New World on his first voyage back in like 1490s. France wanted a piece of this island because it was rich in resources like sugar and coffee. So they fought a war with the Spanish and they ended up splitting the island in two. One side would be the Spanish colony of Santo Domingo, and the other side would be the French colony with the same name, Saint-Domingue, just in French. And that is the most important part of understanding this whole thing, is how these imperial powers treated their colonial possessions. The French exploited the land. They brought in tons of slaves, and they were interested in making Saint-Domingue solely an economic producer.
And that's how y'all learn Spanish. They don't teach this in the Board of Ed, Elijah. Listen good now, come on.
In hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness.
So you had to serve the Spaniards for food, water, and clothes. This is history. Read.
And in want of all things.
Anything our people needed, you had to serve for it. Food, water, clothing. Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
It says, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon your neck, meaning chains. This happened to Puerto Ricans, the Boricuas, and Dominicans. This is your history.
Right.
Read.
Until he have destroyed thee.
So you know what it means, until you've been destroyed? Meaning, you know what? Let them go free.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Let them go free now. Let them go free. The chains are off. Now you believe, oh, I'm Puerto Rican. Now you believe I'm Dominican. What's your nationality, brother? Dominican. Come close. Come. Now, look at this now. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. Now, here's my question now to my Boricua. Sis, you trying to dance? We going over your history.
Right.
This is why Dominican and Puerto Rican women get pregnant and the man leaves them.
Right.
This is why.
Right.
I'm telling y'all the truth. Men don't respect Puerto Rican women. Men don't respect Dominican women that don't respect themselves.
That's right.
When you just sit around and dance, you're gonna get a nigga.
Right.
But when you respect your body, you're gonna get the right man.
That's right.
Now listen good, because we talking to you like a father. Read this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Now my question. Show the map. Wait, show the map. Watch it. What's your name, by the way? I said it. Uptown. Now look. Elijah, remember. What did they do to the if they wanted to transport Dominicans to Spain, which they did, what means of transportation did they use? Okay, so Dominicans, you already said ships. Remember, Columbus came 1492. Columbus took some slaves from DR back to Spain. How did he bring them over there? He used ships. You hear what the brother said right over there, sweeping? He said, what'd you say, bro? By ships. This is the history New York City don't teach. Now watch, I'm reading out the Bible. Read this.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Egypt represents the house of bondage. Watch.
With ships.
How did the Israelites get to Spain?
With ships.
How did the Israelites get to America?
With ships.
Now the difference between me and you, Elijah, your ship went in a different direction than mine.
Right.
And now a couple hundred years later, you think you're Dominican. And I'm thinking I'm African American. But no, the truth is we're the real Israelites. That's who we are. Now watch this. Watch this. Now watch this.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
What were we not going to see no more again? Our homeland.
Right.
Read.
And there.
Now, here's the question now. When we landed, if you got to go, it's fine. Did a flyer. When we landed, yes, sir, Elijah, you take care. Did you get a flyer?
No.
Give Elijah a flyer. Give the sister a flyer. Get all the sisters a flyer. The sister that was shaking her butt don't want a flyer. She got to go to the restroom. You see that? You see our sisters? Our sisters need father figures. They need father figures bad.
Shalom Israel, Most High Christ bless. Scan that QR code that you will see on the screen. Because guess what? We trying to push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. Let's push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth, man. Stop playing games.
Make sure you subscribe to all our channels. We pushing the truth.
Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Stop playing games.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.